Fellow Nigerians, sometimes you will just think that you have heard the worst in Nigeria. You will just wake up one day and you are hearing new stories. Now, what is trending in some parts of Nigeria today is that the man called Jonathan Goodluck, who was president of Nigeria between 2010 and 2015, should contest the elections of 2027. If you look at the difficulties in Nigeria today, anybody that is even thinking of 2027 election without solving the problems of today is an enemy of the country. Jonathan Goodluck had the precious opportunity to have built our country, but he failed. He could not address the issue of corruption and insecurity. And that was what people like Tinubu used to campaign and to protest against him. We even expected that he ought to have joined the end hunger protest of Nigerians in August against Tinubu, just the way Tinubu and others contested against him. No, but he was too weak. Some people will say, oh, because he conceded defeat to Buhari. So was there a way we would have had two presidents in the same election? That makes them special. Nigeria is blessed with human capital, home and abroad. And you are telling us that in a population of 250 million people, only one Jonathan who failed that should contest to be president. He was there when all the things that happened in Nigeria happened. Even his wife was looting public treasury in that unconstitutional office called so-called First Lady. Millions of dollars. Can Jonathan Goodluck tell us that he was not aware that his wife was stealing public money? Jonathan was there when the Minister of Petroleum in his time, Alison Madwekwe, was stealing money. All the problems we have today with our refineries, with crude oil, all of those things started under Jonathan Goodluck. He was just there as a figurehead. So somebody does not need to have a PhD before we consider the person to be a leader. The person must have the capacity. This is not about emotions. And those of you that want your president to always come from your region, you should grow up. You should grow up. They wanted Buhari because he's from the north. He gave all the juicy positions to the northerners in terms of security, economy, and all of that. The economy collapsed. Security collapsed. In fact, during the August hunger protest, they protested to his house. He did not have the courage to come outside to address his people in his own Katsina state. Jonathan Goodluck was president. How did that benefit Niger Delta? The ecological problems in Niger Delta, how did the presidency of Jonathan Goodluck help the people? No. Today, Supreme Court President Tinubu is there. Fulani S-men are still killing Yoruba people as they move their finger. So you people that always want to vote for somebody or to urge somebody to contest because the person is from your region or from your tribe, you give reason to the fact that we need more psychiatric hospitals in Nigeria. When you are telling us that somebody like Jonathan should come back, that there's no other person in Nigeria out of a population of 250 million people, it means you are telling us that we need more psychiatric hospital in each of the local government areas to examine the brain of us, how some people operate, to examine your brain, how you operate. Even Jonathan Goodluck's wife said it, that she's not even prepared to even return to the villa, as if we're even asking her to return to the villa. So please, Nigerians, this is not the time for us to be talking about who should be president of 2027. We should address our problems. Supreme Court confirmed the forfeiture of those things that are monies and property stolen by Patience Goodluck, 8.4 million. And you want to tell me because Jonathan Goodluck is just laughing, therefore he should just be president again? Please, Nigeria has passed this level. The person talking is from Niger Delta. This is not about region, it's about the country. Look at the way the country is going. So much insecurity, uncommon thievery, poverty, children looting during protests, stealing car batteries to sell for food. That is what we should be talking about. Those are the same children they gave voters cards. Please, we should not be talking about 2027 now. Even if we must talk about 2027, it is not now. We must address this government that is there now. We must challenge what they are doing. Because there's so much corruption that it's like they are now competing. Tinubu is now competing with Buhari, who is more corrupt or who is more of a failure in terms of security. Tinubu is now competing with Boko Haram on who kills Nigeria more. And that is why you could see that during the Okwama crisis, at least 100 of us were killed. 431 houses were destroyed in Okwama community. During the hunger strike, 18 of us were killed. Many, over 1,000 are in detention, being arraigned for protesting against hunger. That is what we should be talking about. The president that Allah is supposed to be killed for protesting. It means that he's contesting with Boko Haram on who kills Nigerians more. This is what we should be talking about. We have people with capacity home and abroad to be president of Nigeria. They mystify governance like a big deal. What is it? We have all the resources. Many of us will live abroad. But what they have abroad, what we have in Nigeria, they don't have it abroad. Just the common sense to harness our natural resources, to make us wealthy, to give welfare and security to our people. Is that a big deal? Is that a big deal? To provide security, is that a big deal? To provide good roads, to provide the electricity and all of that, is that a big deal? What is the problem with these people? Please, Nigerians, this is not the time to talk about who should be president in 2027. So I'm stop calling on Jonathan. We're past that stage. We refuse to swallow our vomit. If Jonathan Goodluck, throughout his years in office, has given Nigerians just steady electricity, it's just that alone, 100 Buharis will not have been able to win him in the 2015 elections. His failure caused the failure of today, caused the pains of today. We have passed this stage. As we wait daily for Nigerians to have a better life, I want to urge each and every one of you, don't give up on this country. Let all of us stand and speak with one voice. It's not about tribe. It's not about religion. Your senator is earning 21 million naira a month. We should be talking about that. At 70,000 naira in a month for hardworking Nigerian workers. That 21 million naira in a month is the salary of 300 of us. Are we joking?